to my house.
What's good, guys? It's your boy Ty back again with another, yet again, reveal video. Attack on Titan, Origins of Power. November 8th will be the release date. The pre-release date is November 1st, so make sure if you have a local game store or you know of any around you, go and check it out. If you want to get in on some of these cards, a lot of the content creators are already showing out some of the cards that are coming out, and they are looking dope. The colors are looking beautiful. The effects are feeling, it kind of got this old school vibe for me. Ways to design some of the cards, I feel like back in the day of UFS. So I'm really interested to see what's going on, because set 1 was a line, but set 2, it's got something going on, but we'll see. Let me see. I'm gonna be, I'm a tough critic, so I'm gonna see what vibe we get with these cards, and I'm gonna be honest about it. Let's just get into the video. Okay, first up we have Jump Into Action. 2 difficulty, 2 mid block, good block mod, 6 control check, like it, air, okay, weapon, okay, enhance. Add this card to your hand. Build 1 card from your hand, face down. Your attack gets +2 damage. Pretty solid. Solid card. I mean, you get to replace the card, right? So you get to add it to your hand. So it's a great block mod, so you get to block with it. Looking dope. I like it. I see it. It's looking good. All right. Dope block mod, so you get to add a card in your hand to block, right? You get to replace it, right, with something else, which means that you get to replace it with an outwit card, because we got new keyword called outwit, so that's going to be interesting. And then your attack gets +2 damage. All right, cool. We're good. Even if you use it on defense, doesn't matter. It doesn't buff their attack, so you're good. Solid. Let's keep it moving. Next, we have Survey Corps Elite. Survey Corps Elite. Felt like it felt weird saying that. Corpse. 2 difficulty, another weapon, air, 3 mid block. Okay. After you reveal this card from your hand during the enhanced step, your attack gets +1 speed. Okay. Enhance. Spend 1 momentum. Add this card to your hand. Okay. So Mikasa obviously is the one that's going to want to use this card. Simple as that. I mean, she's the one that's going to be doing more reveals. There may be some other cards that do reveal this, reveal that. It's on air. But, it's just kind of like, I wouldn't really, I don't know. I mean, I only see it in Mikasa. I don't really see it in anything else. But it's all right. Maybe it is. Here's another thing. Actually, I take that back. There is something else that you probably could use, right? Let's just say, I mean, I don't really like the idea of spending a momentum to lose a foundation. Not really making sense to me. But in Mikasa, who reveals to get -2 or +2, it works, which is only for Mikasa. I don't really see why anybody would really want to use this card. Maybe I don't recognize those things yet, right? It's okay. Okay. Strategic position. 1 difficulty, 2 low block, 5 control check, blank card, air. Really know why we still have blank cards, even a 1 diff being a blank card. I can see 0, fine, but 1, unless there's a character somewhere down the line that they're gonna have that's gonna deal with blank cards, I don't really see what we're doing with this blank stuff. All right, next we got Push the Advantage. Response, flip. After you clear 1 or more cards from your card pool during the combat phase, draw 1 card. That's actually really good. Characters that when they play something, I mean, Jean, he gets to kick it out if you have other cards to kick out, which air is going to be doing a lot of kicking out. That is the sim that's doing it. We already know that. So doing that was one of the pieces that I was saying that like Jean needed. If he can find ways to get cards more in his hand, because as he's throwing the cards, he's a 7-hander, but if he's not killing, the more he's throwing attacks, he's running out of cards in his hand. But the fact that you have access to clear the card pool, and once you clear a card pool, you draw a card, great. Let's keep the onslaught coming. I really like it. On point. It's really good. It's a really good card. Now we get down to the nitty gritty. Okay, the ultra rare. This is what I want to see, because our last ultra rares were kind of but this one, well, let's see. Okay, covert assault. 3 difficulty, 1 high block. Okay. 4 high for 3 damage. 3 difficulty. 3 control check, sorry. Breaker 1. Charge. Gosh, more. And it's air, so, okay, there it goes again. Somebody's really trying to get charge going. I don't know who you are. Response. After you block with this card, ready 2 foundations. Period. Your rival may commit 2 foundations to cancel this ability. To cancel this effect. To cancel this ability. Wow! 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 That card is great. This card is great. I love it. I love it. Seriously. Look, the block mod is excellent, okay? It's great stats for a 3-diff. That's a lot for a 3-diff attack. That does a lot. Of course it's an attack, so you're like, why would I want to block with it? But that's the thing. You would love to keep this and block with it. You don't have to. You have the opportunity to kill somebody with it, or you have an opportunity to block with it and really annoy your rival on their turn. This mess, okay, first off, y'all gotta understand, this mess has Breaker 1 on it. And then it says, after it's blocked, on block, you get to ready 2 foundations, period. It does not say, do y'all notice something? It does not say ready foundations that have not been readied during this combat phase, whatever, once per turn. The limitations, there are no limitations on it. You can re-ready the same foundations that you've been readying, that you've readied or haven't readied, whatever. If they have the special effects, you can just be able to re-ready them and do it again. It puts your rival in a bad predicament. You block with it, it's like, okay, so, do you want to commit to keep me from readying foundations to try to block you? That's the, sorry. Woo! The fact that you get to block with this, Breaker 1 them, allow you to ready 2 foundations that could be annoying to them, or they have to commit to their foundations. Now, if they're all the way in like deadlock or something, they got enough to spare, sure. But if they're trying to kill you this turn, and they can't kill you because of this, so they're in a catch-22. And if they do decide to commit 2 foundations, which I realize they're not gonna probably wanna do all the time, or they're not really gonna do, unless they have effects that when committed, blah, blah, blah. It also has Breaker 1s that you have to deal with. Jean is gonna like this card. You're gonna wanna run this in Jean. Why? Because Jean was one of the issues with Jean was, I need to know, how is he gonna get defense? This card lets him have defense. This card says, I'm interrupting your turn. This card is allowed to be picked up by Jean. Just commits, picks it up, and he's like, do you want to attack? You want to attack again? You know what's coming. They got to try to outwit you. If they try to continue to attack and they know you got the high block, it's coming. And they got to make a choice. This card is great. Card is great. Lastly, we got the last UR, Unyielding Heat. Ha! Ho, ho, ho. That color is gorgeous. I know foil. This is going to be dope. This is going to be dope. Anyways, let me just get right into it. 6 difficulty. 0 mid block, that's scary, okay. 6 mid for 7 damage, that's fast, that's a lot of damage. Y'all better block it, oh my gosh. And if you do have to block it, oh my gosh. Anyways, Titan and range, okay, cool. That's significant or something, I'm sure. All right, while this card is in your card pool, your rival loses 1 health after an attack is blocked. Let me make sure I read that right. While this card is in your card pool, your rival loses 1 health after an attack is blocked. I love it! I love it. It reminds me of an old card called Flame Aura. That card was insane, and that one was actually really busted, okay? That one reduced somebody's speed to 0 and you were able to block it. But then while it was in a card pool, a rival would lose health after something was blocked. It was insane. So let me get this straight. You block with this card, burn. If I'm not mistaken, I believe, yeah, you block with it, burn. On block, burn. Yeah, block, burn, okay? And it's a static. And that's it's an attack, So if you block with it and then you happen to block another attack, they burn again, okay? On their turn, if you have it in your card pool and they block it, they burn. Eventually, they're gonna run out of blocking. they're gonna have to take some damage. And every time, and by the way, it does not have the clause that ends up saying that you can't reduce them to 0. Like, yes, you can. This card can kill you. Oh my gosh. And then if you somehow have 2 of them in there, oh my gosh. Burn it for 2 every time you block? What? What? I don't think y'all understand. This card is going to be annoying. Folks are gonna want this. I'm playing 4 of them. I don't care what you say. I'm looking for this card. And I know people are gonna go nuts over this. I'm going nuts over this. It's ridiculous. Oh my gosh. Oh. And I'm gonna bring up a character. I have to bring him up. This character is not in AOT. This character is in the universe's arena, you know, the whole thing. And he's kind of getting some hype, and I'm just gotta bring him up. Jin, Devil Jin at that. Devil Jin can just add this into the card pool. Once he has it in the card pool, you or somebody's gonna have to block. And as they're blocking, somebody's burning. I'm saying it here now because you hear it here first before anybody else says, ooh, look what I discovered. No, you heard it right here. That's it for today. This video has been long enough. Anyways, thank you for watching. Love you guys. Be blessed. Take care. Peace.